Hello everyone, happy Friday. It's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Here with your Friday reading. Before I get started, just want to let you know if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. And if you want to purchase my Divine Connections Oracle deck, go to queenoflight1111.com and you can purchase them there. I'm going to send the first shipment out next week. So if you have purchased a deck, I'm going to put my mask on and my gloves and all that stuff and brave all of this out there and go to the post office so you guys can all get your cards. If you guys place your order before Sunday, okay? You have to place your order before Sunday. Any new orders, place them before Sunday and I will get them out in the mail next week. Anybody that places an order after Monday, it's going to take another couple of weeks for me to process the order, okay? So just letting you know, if you guys if you've already purchased your deck, they're going to be mailed out early next week. And if you want to purchase and you want to get included in this next shipment, then you have to place your order for my deck on queenoflight1111.com by Sunday, okay? And for those of you who are international, if you want to purchase my deck, then just send me an email and I'll send you a special link. So remember, this deck, my deck here is all about the divine connection, about twin flame connections, about soul connections. And this energy that I put into this deck has stages of the relationship. It has angels that are helping and how are they helping. And then more uniquely, we have 3D energies and 5D energies. So when you do a spread like this, you'll be able to see how much of your connection is in the 3D and how much of it is in the 5D. Okay, and I did that specifically. And then for each of those 3D and 5D energies, exactly what the energy is in helping the masculine or the feminine or the connection, okay? So let's just go ahead and get started. We have the overall energy for the divine masculine and feminine, head, heart, and environment. Then I also did the connective energies, and I also pulled the Akashic records today because I haven't done that in a while to see what is happening with the contract, and it so beautifully ties in. I'm telling you, you can't make this up. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 decks, which is interesting because that's a number 8. And 8 is all about cycles and abundance and infinity and so infinite love. And this is exactly what is happening here today in this connection. This divine masculine is very much in his heart space, very much in an energy of seeing his divine feminine as his person, and is in the maturity to now understand that he can't feed off of her, okay? So this is not a masculine that is in and out in his feminine's life anymore, okay? He's been out of her life for a while, perhaps, and I don't know what a while means. A while, time is fluid in the 5D, okay? So he's been out of the divine feminine's life, and so he is now in an energy where he has spiritually matured. He is in an energy where he knows he has to be the light himself. He cannot feed off of his feminine for the light. And this is what we are reading today, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the overall energies for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. Bottom of the deck for the tarot here is the High Priestess card. So not only is this 5D divine feminine, but there's a lot of intuition that is coming to play because people are more psychic, people are more intuitive. People have been in this isolation, in this energy of soul searching. There are no outside distractions. So people are listening to their inner voice, to their inner selves, okay? So this is what has to do with the divine masculine and the divine feminine in their overall energy. They're very much listening to their intuition. They're very much listening to their inner guidance. And so that is what is happening in their overall energy. Let's go ahead and get started with Divine Masculine's energy. His first card out for his overall energy is the card of maturity, and it is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card of equal give and take. It's about reciprocity. It is like, I will give to you and I'm ready to receive from you. Many times in connections, I'm not picking sides or anything, but if the feminine is giving, and the masculine is not in a place to receive, he runs away. He runs away, takes her light, runs away. And so this is an energy where he's come into his emotional maturity. He's come into maturity where he knows that he cannot be fulfilled by anyone else but him. And in order for him to receive, he must fulfill himself. In order to give, he must fulfill himself. So this card of maturity, when this comes up, this is very much about an emotionally mature person, okay? This is about an emotionally mature person that knows that their partner is not responsible for making them feel happy, making them feel attractive, making them feel secure or lovable, okay? No amount of social media likes or comments is satisfying this masculine anymore. No, he's no longer looking for attention from this feminine anymore. He is the light within himself. Look at, we have someone that's learned lessons. You have an angel behind them. Six of Pentacles. What is he maturing about? This giving and receiving. So this card is telling us that he is in a place of contemplation. He is contemplated. He is awakened. He's in an energy of emotional maturity. And he is letting his inner guidance, that High Priestess card, his inner guide him and show him where and how he can love and support himself, okay? This is beautiful. I love this for him. His next card for his overall energy, I thought this was very interesting that this came out. It's this card of illusion. It is this card of kind of the things that are in the virtual world, the things that are created, okay, that cause confusion, cause illusion. This is all about, and it's clarified with the Devil card, this is all, I'm telling you, this really feels like a social media thing for me. What this is, like, he's emotionally matured. He's emotionally matured. He knows he has to be his own light. So this overall energy of, this everything in the virtual world, okay? So this is very much an energy of what we experience and how we interact is often indirect and it's from a distance. So for example, if someone's on social media and someone is liking or not liking or commenting or not commenting, he's beginning to see that he was stuck in this energy. He's beginning, because he's emotionally mature now, he's beginning to see that, likes, comments, all of that means nothing. It means nothing. It is indirect. It is from a distance. It is virtual. It is not fulfilling, okay? And so physical attraction and anything that would have normally provided, all of his senses and opportunity for this feedback, for this immediate gratification is now in an energy where it is not, this virtual connection is not satisfying, okay? Texting, emailing, social networking, all of this stuff is not helping him. It's keeping him stuck. And so now he's in an energy of creating a new paradigm. He understands that all of the social media presence is false. False for him and false for what he was doing. Maybe he was creating false messages, false things, okay? False posts, pretending he's happy, he's not happy. But I'll tell you, what is really trumping this for me is that his first card out is that he's matured from this bullshit behavior. He's matured from it. He understands how he's hurt himself, hurt his connection, and hurt others through this virtual misconception, this virtual illusion. None of this is real. None of it is real. None of it is real. Okay? So now let's go into the overall energy for the Divine Feminine. I'm not shocked at all. We got the Inner Peace card that flew out again. She is consistent in her peace. She is consistent in how she is operating her day-to-day life. Her inner peace is her world. What is happening in her world? Her being in alignment in her world. Okay? So she has inner peace. What is it clarified by? Knight of Swords. This is her truth. Her truth is that she is her own peace and that she cannot look for peace outside of herself. Okay? When she is in peace, Peace will come to her. Her next energy here. This is very interesting. So this is the card, that usually says, manipulation and role playing, but I don't take this card that way. This card, my personal relationship with this card is this universe is controlling this connection. See, do you see that this is the universe here for me? And this is the masculine and the feminine here. And it's clarified by the Page of Pentacles. What this is telling me, especially with this inner peace card, oh my God, and my beautiful feather flew at that same time. What I'm really getting is that she is releasing this offer, anything tangible, this tangible offer from anyone or anything. She's releasing any kind of expectation. She's letting the divine handle it. She's letting the divine deliver this pentacle when it's ready. Keep that in mind, guys, when I get to this reading here for the masculine and the feminine, because it's going to be very important. Her truth is that she has inner peace. Her truth is peace will come to her when she is peaceful. Truth will come to her when she is in a place of whole, when she is in a place of alignment. And so she is in this energy of surrender. She is surrendering this connection and any attachment to any offer. All right, let's go ahead and break down the overall energy a little bit further for Divine Masculine's overall energy. First card out, it's the Strength card. He is in an energy of personal power, okay? What does he have power over? This Page of Cups. He is really, really, really trying to get into this energy to be in his personal power, to come forward with the message of love. And lo and behold, spoiler alert, this Page of Cups is in his environment for his feminine, okay? And so I'll give you the spoiler alert now. So is the Page of Pentacles. Because she has released any control, this is all showing up in Divine Masculine's energy. So he is getting into an energy of strength to come forward without apology. This confusion, all of these choices he may have had in these virtual women or partnerships on social media or even in reality has come to a close. World card. He's done with that shit. He's like, I know what cup I want. I know what cup I want to offer, and I am ready as a spiritually and emotionally mature person to make that offer now. I understand that all of these choices and all of the social media interaction was all in illusion, and this Seven of Cups is all about illusions. It's all about disillusionment. It's all about fantasy. Okay? And he's done. The World card is a successful completion. Successful completion of choices. Next card, Queen of Cups. This is our Divine Feminine. I will tell you this because I clarified it with a whole nother deck, okay? So Queen of Cups. I said, what about the Queen of Cups? Three of Swords. I was like, maybe it's third party. Shit, I don't know. I don't see third party, and it's not. But this is, I broke the heart of my Queen of Cups. I needed another card, Six of Cups. And I was like, okay, so maybe this is someone from the past. But no, I clarified it because our Divine Feminine is the Queen of Swords and she is the Queen of Wands. And so, and you'll see that in a second. So I said, okay, tell me, Queen of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Cups. So for me, that is, the Divine Feminine story is Queen of Cups. This is someone who is in her beautiful heart space. I broke her heart. I betrayed her. Okay, I betrayed the soul connection. I'm sad over this loss of this potential reunion. Okay, this is also perhaps sad over the past, having nostalgia over how I hurt my Queen of Cups. Let me tell you why he's seeing her as the Queen of Cups. Because he is the King of Cups. He is so in his heart space, you just won't believe it. He's so in his heart space. So I said, all right, Spirit, tell me, who is this Queen of Cups? Is it third party or is it Divine Feminine? First card I got was Two of Pentacles, so that could be imbalance or that could be juggling. The next card I got was Five of Pentacles. I'm like, okay, smells a lot like my feminine. That is someone saying, bye, Felicia, you're out. This juggling, I'm out. This is separation. This is abandonment. And I said, what about the Five of Pentacles? And I got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is our Divine Feminine. So that's the story. Story is I'm coming in with my strength to give you a apology, a message of love. I am done with all my options. I realized my beautiful Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, who reject me because I juggled her. Okay, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. I know I betrayed her. I've sabotaged this connection. The last card out is, now I want to come forward with my truth. Knight of Swords. Now I want to come forward with my truth. Okay, and there is some defensive energy, and defend myself perhaps, and maybe, being an energy to stand up to the Queen of Wands, who is fiery. Okay, so that's his overall energy. He's really completed a major cycle of like all of this social media, all of these potential options and offers were no good, not fulfilling. They were fake, superficial. They were feeding his illusion, his delusion. And now he's done because he's emotionally mature. He's finding the strength to come forward to make an offer. He's done with the choices. He realized that his feminine was in his heart, in her heart space, and how he betrayed her. Okay, he's having those memories. He's ready to come forward and, take one step forward to maybe defending himself. Okay, what's the storyline with the heartbreak? Was that he juggled her. She rejected him and she was like, bye. I'm fine with or without you. Queen of Wands. All right, what about Divine Feminine's overall energy? Well, I'm not going to believe it. Her first card is Strength card. Just like him. Just like him. Strength card. Right here for Divine Masculine. And we get it as the first card out also for Divine Feminine. So that was their first card out. They're both very, very strong. They're feeling very strong. What about her Strength card? Wheel of Fortune. She's feeling strong to move towards her destiny, towards things that are meant for her. She's feeling powerful because she's in her peace. She's no longer stressed out, holding on to union, wondering what the hell is going to happen. No, that's not her energy. She's like, if this is meant for me, this Knight of Swords, by the way, which is right here as a duplicate for him, is going to come for me. He's going to come in his own time when he is in his power. Don't come to me unless you're in your power, right? So here in her overall energy, she's like, I'm standing in my personal power. I'm standing in my strength, knowing that I'm moving towards my destiny. Next card out, Two of Pentacles. We just got that here, clarifying the Queen of Cups, right? And with the Queen of Wands, there is this imbalance. There is an imbalance with what? This contract, the Hierophant. The Hierophant has come out a lot, guys, because I'm telling you, I am sniffing union energy. I am smelling like a bloodhound. I think that's the dog that smells stuff, right? I'm smelling union energy. I really am. I don't know what union smells like, but I'm smelling it spiritually and energetically because the Hierophant is out, man, big time. So there's this energy for the Divine Feminine where she's standing in her strength. She's going to move towards her destiny. She knows opportunities are going to start to present itself, but there has been this imbalance in the spiritual contract, and that has been her source of stress. Nine of Swords. Okay, what about the Nine of Swords? That has been her biggest burden that she has been holding. Listen, to hold the Ten of Wands, you've got to be in your strength. Okay, and you've got to work on this inner peace, and that's what she's doing. She's at the end of this burden. She's like, I'm not going to wait for him to come. I'm not going to wait for any communication because I know the divine will bring it to me when I'm in this place of surrender. I know this will come to me in a tangible form when I'm in a place of surrender. So what she's doing is she's standing in her strength. She knows that this contract, this connection is imbalanced at this time, and there's this stress and this burden that has been on her back that she's been carrying like a champ, all right, by being strong. So what is she doing right now? Temperance. This is a card of balance. This is a card of healing. This is a card of tempering the hot and the cold. This is also a card of reconciliation. So what is she tempering? Queen of Swords. She's tempering this Queen of Swords energy that she knows that she can't, bring to the forefront every single time she gets into this stressful energy and this burden energy. She knows that she needs to stay in her heart space. She needs to stand strong, and these opportunities will come. This contract will balance. Okay, but she has to heal and release this burden of stress and her cuttingness, right? So that she can stay in her inner peace. Okay, I'm not saying she's constantly in inner peace. She's not sitting there in yoga pose and all peaceful all the time. But let me tell you, this is a major theme for her. Her peace is her priority. Peace is her priority. And he's mature. I'm loving this for him. He is mature. Let's go ahead and go to the head, heart, and environment. Bottoms of the deck for the divine masculine and feminine. I used my Oracle and Mystic Moon's tarot deck. And so here we have that what is happening in their head, heart, environment is Angel Metatron is guiding the light towards their union. Angel Metatron is there to give them clarity through this Five of Cups, through their wounds. He is helping them get past this sadness, past this energy of just being in the dark. He is shining a very, very bright light over this to help them get on the road to union. Bottom of the deck for that's their head, heart, environment. I want to really quickly tell you what the bottom of the deck is for their overall energies because I forgot. So sorry. Bottom of the deck for divine masculine's energy is, I gotta move some of these cards, Four of Swords with the Hanged Man. And with this clarifier here for that Queen of Cups, it's the Four of Cups. So there's a lot of stabilization, fours, 2 4s. So this is about healing, retreat, healing pain. What's he healing pain? He's healing this pain of, I hurt my feminine, okay? And he's healing this through the Hanged Man's energy, which means there's a major enlightenment happening at this time through his healing, through his retreat. As he's healing his pain, he's being enlightened, he's letting things go. This Four of Cups here, this sadness with this Three of Swords and his Queen of Cups has everything to do with, I didn't see the blessing when she was there. I didn't see it. Did I miss my opportunity? It's a card of regret. It's a card of sadness. Okay? Interesting, Spirit just gave me another message here because at the bottom of the deck for him, right underneath that is the Queen of Swords and the Empress. And I was like, oh, should I clarify the Empress up here? And now Spirit's telling me the Empress is the Queen of Swords, and that's who the Queen of Swords is. Thank you so much, Spirit, for doing that because I wanted to do it, but then I thought, no, I'm not going to be paranoid, so I respected you. And thank you so much for that extra message and for my viewers. So thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for doing that. Bottom of the deck for our divine feminine, we have the Devil and the Eight of Wands. So this is an energy where this communication and progress forward feels very stuck to her. And that's why she's trying to stay in this power of her peace, knowing that her opportunities will come to her. She's in this energy of realizing that this connection is at an imbalance at this time. Okay, and that there is stress in the system because she's been carrying every burden. She didn't need to. If she released it to the divine, she would stay in her peace. So she's healing. She's healing this energy of the Queen of Swords, of overthinking, over logic, over cutting. Okay, and just surrendering it. Just surrendering it. So this is the background energy for that. Okay. Now, where are we going next? Okay, we're going to go to, like I said, head, heart, and environment, specifically for divine masculine and feminine. For their theme today has everything to do with Archangel Metatron helping them through their wounds. Specifically for divine masculine's energy, we have a lot of stress for him. 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Why is that? It's because he's stressed about how to get out of this crossroads and move towards this volcano, who is the Queen of Wands, who is his divine feminine. He's like, is she going to erupt or is she going to settle down? I've never read that card like this, like to look at this illustration, but man, he's looking. Is she going to blow up if I get into the water any further? Is her lava going to spew? That's the stress that keeps him up at night, wondering if she is going to welcome him back, or if she is going to erupt like this Queen of Wands that shows up in his heart space. And I'll show you that card in a second. It's one of my favorite Queen of Wands pictures, who is our divine feminine, by the way. Bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment for divine feminine is the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. She hasn't given up. The journey has been long, man. The journey has been long. There have been a lot of wounds, but 3 of Pentacles is a card of learning my lessons, development, growth, able to work together as a team now. She's learned her lessons too. She had to learn her lessons, you know. Maybe she was quick-tempered. Maybe she was quick to judge. Maybe she was quick to jump to conclusions, right? There was a lot of energy here that she's healing, jumping to conclusions. What did the social media thing mean? Let me jump to a conclusion and assume third party, and then I'm going to cut him off. That's what's happening. That's what was happening. I really feel like that. You see the shit on social media, she twists something in her head, you know. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. All I'm saying is that's what I'm getting the sense is that you see something, you create your misconception even about what it is, and then you take action based on what your perception is of the situation. And your perception was your reality, but perhaps that perception was illusion. Hence this card. He was creating an illusion. He himself was trapped in an illusion that all of this stuff was satisfying, and you were getting caught up in it. Okay? What's happening when the masculine thinks about the feminine in his headspace? What is he thinking? He is thinking, my feminine is unawakened. Now, this card, when I created it, is not about the feminine being unawake. This is about, what does the feminine not know? What is the energy that is hidden from the feminine? So here he's thinking that he's hiding something from the feminine. What is it? Ace of Swords, that he has clarity. Well, yeah, he does, buddy. Clarity over these choices, this confusion. I said, all right, give me another card, please, about what this breakthrough and this clarity is. And we got the Knight of Cups. This is that she doesn't know that I want to come forward to her and make a romantic gesture. This is what she doesn't know. He's like, she doesn't know I want to come towards her. Well, yeah, she doesn't, because she's probably not watching your social media as crazy as she was before. Next card, telepathy. This is an energy. This is a stage connection. So in his headspace, this is perfectly placed in his headspace. Telepathy. What about telepathy? Page of Wands. This is communication. This is like, he's got the Page of Cups. Now we have the Page of Wands. I got the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles in his environment. This is like he's trying to communicate through dream space, maybe sending you signs, songs. He's really trying to use his mind and his intuition because he knows he's connected to you to send you messages. And finally, what is he doing? He's releasing Archangel Zadkiel. This specifically, I chose this angel because she helps release unforgiveness, release pain and heartbreak. And what did I get to clarify her? Four of Swords, healing and recovery. He is healing now. He's forgiving himself. He's forgiving himself. He wants now forgiveness from his feminine. Okay, because he's healed this Three of Swords. Now he wants to heal her through apology. He's sending messages through telepathy. And he's also thinking in his headspace, she doesn't even know that I want her back. She doesn't even know that I've had this breakthrough, this enlightenment, that I want to make this gesture towards her. So let's drill down further. What else is he thinking when he thinks about divine feminine? And I'm so happy again, thank you Spirit for giving me that double message that the Empress is the Queen of Swords, which is our divine feminine. First card out for the headspace, Nine of Cups. Wishes. He has these wishes. He has these wishes. It's like he has wish fulfillment, things that he wants in his life with his feminine. But he feels like they're stuck. The Devil card, right? Here, we got the Devil card here for him. When he clarified this social media crap, this virtual reality, his wishes are stuck. What about it? Death card. He's done being stuck. He's done. These wishes that were stuck are now over. Like he's just done with the devil energy. He's done with the 3D instant gratification. He's done with that. He's done. There's a major transformation that's happened because he's realized that these wishes that he has were bound, and they can be potentially gone because of his behavior. His next card is Ten of Swords. Painful, painful end, right? That he now wants to give justice to. This is a card of setting things right. He's also been served his karmic justice, right? What about it? Page of Swords. This is the card of social media snooping, okay? So maybe, you guys ended things over social media crap. And so now he wants to provide justice over this. Okay, Page of Swords is also a card of observation. This is like he's learned his lesson here. Justice is a card of bringing things into balance. Justice is a card of major apologies, making things right, balancing these scales. These scales over this social media, the scales over this delay of communication. He has gone through a painful end. That was his justice. That was his karma through this social media. I hate to keep saying it, but oh my God. This card here, even in the book, it says everything about social media. So I can't help but keep reiterating that. So sorry about that. This may not make sense to everybody, but it's going to make sense to someone. And I feel like that someone is many of you out there, because I think many of us out there are, either watching or have been watching their masculines in the past, and it probably created a lot of drama. So in his headspace, when he thinks about his masculine, he's like, she doesn't know that I want to make this romantic gestures towards her. I'm trying to send her telepathic messages through songs and signs and dreams. And I'm healing my heartbreak and pain. I also want to heal hers. She's my wish. It's stuck and maybe over. And now what's over is this justice. I want to give her justice through this virtual crap. Who is she? My Empress. Empress is the Queen of Swords, by the way. That's the Divine Feminine. So what about the Empress? Knight of Cups, duplicate. So now I'm getting another, because remember, I channeled real time. Remember, Unawakened Feminine, Divine Feminine with the Knight of Cups. And here's the Knight of Cups. Empress. He's like, I want to move forward with an offer of love, because I haven't given up. 9 of Wands. Last card, 7 of Swords. I know I sabotaged things. I know I lied to her. I know I deceived her. I know I sabotaged this connection. What about it? The Sun card. Things were brought to light. Okay? He wants success over this sabotage. And then we get Temperance. And that Temperance card is right here with the Queen of Swords. And again, another confirmation that this is all about Divine Feminine. He wants to heal this deceit, this sabotage. He wants to have success and rebirth and reconciliation with his Divine Feminine again. He wants to make this offer and this gesture of movement forward with an apology. But you don't even know it. Okay? What about Divine Feminine? What's she thinking when she thinks about her masculine? Sitama, nurturer. This is a 5D energy. So in the 5D, her angels, her guides, maybe she's also doing some healing on herself, where she's nurturing herself. What is she? Remember, she's got Temperance here. She's really trying to ground herself. This is also an earth energy, Mother Earth, Queen of Pentacles type of energy. So this is very much an energy where she's trying to nurture herself. What is she nurturing? 7 of Wands, this defense mechanism, this defensiveness, this guard that she stays in when she's Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. So she's trying to ground herself back into this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy, back into the Empress energy to birth something. Okay, so her guides, her angels, her coaches, her healers are working with her to help her with this defensiveness. Next card, Archangel Michael. Love him. Protection. She is being protected. Archangel Michael is protecting her from what? From Divine Masculine. Okay, this is very interesting. So this could be a couple of messages. Protecting her Divine Masculine, or protecting her from her Divine Masculine, or even protecting the Divine Masculine within her so she doesn't start to take action towards him. Okay, so right now there's an energy of nurture yourself, ground yourself, heal this defensiveness, while Archangel Michael protects you, protects your masculine, and even protects you from your masculine. Next card, Archangel Haniel. 2 angels are working with her headspace on her intuition. What about the intuition? 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, which is right here in his headspace as a dupe. So intuitively, she knows her third eye is open. She knows that her wishes will be fulfilled. She knows that. Okay? But I feel like sometimes she kind of goes back and forth about whether or not she's going to get this wish. Okay? Because I feel like her 3D, her logical side comes in and she's like, I don't know if this is going to happen, blah, 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 whatever. Right? So that's why she's like, I got to give it all to you, God. I got to give it to you, Archangel Michael. I got to give it to you, Sita Ma. I got to give it to you, Archangel Haniel. I've got to give this all to you, Kali Ma, which is coming up. Ganesha is coming up. That's the way she manages her inner peace. That's how she obtains her inner peace. There's a lot of 5D energy, Lakshmi Ma. A lot of 5D energy here for a Divine Feminine, because they're not in communication, where she's like, I've just got to give this all to the universe, to my angels, to my guides, to God, because that's how I can keep my inner peace. So now let's drill down further into her headspace. 6 of Swords. She wants to move into better waters. She wants to get out of this difficult patch. Okay, what about it? Hermit. She's like, I just want to continue my soul search. I want to continue my journey. Okay, I want to continue my journey towards my healing. 3 of Swords. Her heart's still broken. That's why she's a little defensive. This is why she's also nurturing herself. This is why we have temperance. This is why we still have the stress card. All right? She wants to transition into hermit mode because she's still heartbroken. She still has some wounds there. Remember, at the bottom of the deck for the theme was Archangel Metatron with old wound with 5 of Cups. So there's still sadness there. He has it and she has it too. Next card, King of Cups. This is her divine masculine, right? Because, you know, he's coming up as King of Cups a lot, even in the Akashic. So I've got to tell you guys, stick around for the whole reading so you can see how this whole reading in the 3D applies to the soul contract in the 5. So King of Cups here. King of Cups is an energy of the divine masculine. It's an energy of a divine masculine who has mastered his emotions, who has come into his heart space. What about the King of Cups? Judgment. So there's an evaluation happening here where I feel like, you know, there could be an energy of judgment. There could be an energy of evaluation. There could be an energy of wanting him to rebirth himself as the King of Cups. Okay? Next card, 3 of Cups. She wants this union. It's about reunion, coming together, celebrating. But she's the Queen of Wands. Remember, who's the Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Okay? Queen of Wands. 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands. What about the Queen of Wands? I was like, okay, well, Queen of Wands is all about this union. Really? What about it? 3 of Wands. No. Queen of Wands is saying, intuitively, I know that this union, reunion is on the horizon. But I'm going to stay in my power as the Queen of Wands, who is the with or without you queen, who says, my wishes are going to be fulfilled regardless of whether I come into union. My wishes will be fulfilled because I have peace and I'm surrendering this to the universe. Next card out is the Sun, and this has been illuminated. The Sun card also is here as the last card for him in his headspace. Okay, so this is also him being rebirthed as the masculine elemental energy. This is also the most positive card in the deck. Sun card is about positivity and success and rebirth and illumination. So I said, what's being rebirthed and illuminated? 8 of Cups. This journey, the path, the road to the 2 of Cups is being illuminated. And I was like, okay, well, let's just make sure. So I specifically asked, what are we walking towards? We know we're walking away from crap, but we're walking towards success. So tell me, what are we walking towards, Spirit? Knight of Cups. Where do we get that? Here, 2 times in his headspace. So intuitively she knows her knight, her King of Cups is coming with this action. She knows this intuitively. Okay? What's happening in the heart space for divine masculine when he feels for his feminine? We have Shaktiman, rebirth. This is a 5D card. In the 5D, something is being rebirthed in his heart space. What is being rebirthed, you ask? King of Wands, the leader king, the king that takes action towards his feminine. That is what is being rebirthed in his heart space. 5D energy, allies, Hanuman. So his spirit guides, his angels are helping him with something. What are they helping him with? 5 of Swords, this deceit. Not deceit, this defeat. They're helping him not feel defeated. They're helping rebirth him into an energy of the King of Wands, which matches this Queen of Wands. Okay? This King of Wands is the one who can take on the Queen of Wands. So they're rebirthing him into an energy where he can take action. He's being helped get over this defeat energy so that he can get on the road to union. In his heart space, on the road to union. It's another stage. Let me tell you guys, he has 3 stages here already in his head, heart, and environment. Remember, the first stage was telepathy. He's telepathically sending you messages from his headspace. And now in his heart, he wants to be on the road to union. What about it? 9 of Pentacles. This is about independence. I said, what does he want to free himself from? The 10 of Wands. He wants to free himself of all of the burdens so that he can move forward and towards his feminine, to go on or to be on the road to union with her. I was like, whoa. I'm like, whoa right now because like you guys, like I always tell you guys, I am channeling this real time. Okay, let us go to the heart space. Let's drill down further. So he's rebirthing himself as the King of Wands. He is being helped by his spirit guides and angels to get out of this energy of defeat, of conflict, so that he can get on the road to union and free himself from burdens. So first card out, King of Swords. You need the King of Swords to take on the Queen of Swords. Because why? He needs to be in an energy of integrity, of honesty, and have his words together if he's coming with an apology to the Empress. What about the King of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. He's coming forward with an honest offer, a tangible offer in the 3D. High Priestess, this is divine feminine energy, but this is also intuition. So I said, what is this? High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune. Intuitively, he knows she is his destiny. Intuitively, he knows that this is a cycle that he wants to get out of, being stuck in the hanged man state. He wants to move out of being in the hanged man state. He wants to get out of suspension with his Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? Right here in the headspace for the divine feminine, right here, clarifying the Queen of Cups. Okay? So his Queen of Wands is his destiny. What about the Queen of Wands? Here's my favorite Queen of Wands picture. My favorite. And remember, the bottom of his deck for this clarifier was, is she going to erupt like a volcano? Is this lava going to spew out of her? That's what's happening here. Okay? So I said, okay, boy, wow, he's thinking that he wants to he's magnetically attracted to his Queen of Wands. What about the Queen of Wands? Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like he just wants to ground her again. He wants to ground this connection. And remember, we have Sita Ma here, which is that nurture energy. Mother Earth, Queen of Pentacles, is like Mother Earth. So I said, okay, he wants to ground his feminine again, to get her into this energy of this watery energy, this love energy, okay, where this energy of where things are flowing, where she's compassionate and understanding. What else? Nine of Pentacles. And I was like, okay, well, we already have this Nine of Pentacles here that shows he wants to be on the road by freeing himself of burden. So I was kind of like, all right, well, I already know Queen of Wands here is divine feminine. Is he trying to unleash himself from a Queen of Pentacles? So I said, all right, Spirit, please give me the answer. First card out. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Five of Wands. There's conflict. There's conflict with the divine feminine, with the Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. He feels judged by the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, Judgment came out here. Devil. Things are stuck with the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, the Devil came out here for divine masculine's wishes. And it's also the bottom of the deck for divine feminine. And it is also here with the energy of the social media crap. So I said, all right, I need another card. And we get the Queen of Cups. Remember, Queen of Cups is Queen of Wands. So I said, all right, just give me one more card, just for the heck of it, just to do 5. That's the maximum that I ever do. And then here we get Wheel of Fortune, which is the Destiny card, which is right here, who is the High Priestess. So just want you to know that the Queen of Pentacles ends up being the Queen of Cups, who is his destiny. Queen of Cups is Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is right here, who's already saying that she's the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, and I just did that because I felt like I needed to. That's why I didn't bother clarifying the Empress, because I'm like, Spirit's going to get really pissed off at me, but then Spirit, so kind and loving as Spirit always is, already shows me that the Empress is the Queen of Swords, which is divine feminine. Do you see how when you release that kind of energy, Spirit shows up? So there you go. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Ah, that was exhausting. Okay, in the heart space further, Six of Swords. He wants to also, just like the Divine Feminine's headspace, get out of this rough patch. Move out of this Knight of Wands energy where he was in and out, in and out. World card. He's done. He's done being in and out. He wants to move out of that Casanova crap energy. He's done with it. This is why at the very beginning of his heart space, we have him being rebirthed as the King of Wands. Not this Knight of Wands. He's had a successful completion of Casanova. Okay? Done. So he's rebirthing himself as the King of Wands. He has his spirit guides and his angels helping him with this defeated mentality. He wants to get onto the road of union with his divine feminine by freeing himself of the burdens. He wants to come forward and make an offer, a real offer in the 3D as the King of Swords. His intuition is telling him that his divine feminine is his destiny, and he wants to move towards his destiny because he's done being stuck. Who is his destiny? The Queen of Wands, who he wants to ground, okay? Who is the single, independent person who has her shit together, who there's conflict with, who also he feels judged by, where he feels things are stuck, okay? And he wants to move out of this Knight of Wands energy because he's completed it. All right, hopefully you guys got all those messages. All right, now, heart space for divine feminine. Third time the sun is coming out in the heart space now for the divine feminine. There is this rebirth. The sun card is the elemental card. Remember I said this earlier, rebirth, illumination, success, and positivity. What is being rebirthed with the masculine in her heart? 2 of Cups, divine partnership. I'm telling you, this is happening. I smell it. Next card, new opportunities. Lakshmi Ma in the 5D. She wants a second chance. She wants a new opportunity, okay? Because the divine came in and brought that tower in. She wants to rebuild now. And I'll tell you, keep this in mind if you're taking notes, because the shit is coming up in the Akashic records. This rebirth is happening of this divine connection. Because now we have a new opportunity to rebuild because the divine brought the tower down on this faulty connection with a faulty foundation. And now Kali Ma, another 5D energy, is coming in to remove negative energies. And what is she removing? 5 of Pentacles. She's taking us out of this lone wolf mentality that we're in this alone. She's taking us out of separation. I'm telling you, we've got some badass goddesses helping out this connection right now. We have Sita Ma. We have Archangel. Well, let me just talk about the feminine first. So we have Sita Ma, we have Lakshmi, we have Kali. All right? Then with angels so far, we have Archangel Michael. We have Archangel Haniel for her. Yeah, beautiful. All right, heart space, divine feminine. First card, star. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of renewal. There's a lot of hope. For what? For her King of Cups. She knows he's coming in. She's already got it in her headspace, King of Cups, and now he shows up in the heart space. She knows that he is her destiny, just like here with the Wheel of Fortune for her. She knows that he is healing himself to be in his heart space. Because she's High Priestess. What about the High Priestess? 5 of Wands. Sometimes she gets in conflict with herself. And here you go. That's where that 5 of Wands is too, right? With the High Priestess right before that. Sometimes she's like, is it really going to happen? Is this really my intuition or is this my wishful thinking? Right? Because she's got wishes here and then she's got the star here. So I feel like she's balancing things out in her headspace a little bit to get really grounded, to be in her intuition. So in her heart space, she knows that this 2 of Cups, this divine partnership is rebirthing a new opportunity, is going to present themselves because they're being helped out of separation. So she's got this hope that her King of Cups is going to come forward in his heart space. But sometimes her intuition is like, is he? Isn't he? There's conflict. Then there becomes sadness. 5 of Cups, thoughts of the past. What about the 5 of Cups? King of Wands, is he going to take action? King of Wands, already a dupe to his heart space. There's sadness about him. Is he going to take action? Knight of Wands. Or is he going to be this damn Casanova that he was before? That's the sadness. And I love how Spirit does this because Spirit's telling us right now, feminines, that he's done with that. He's moving out of that energy. He's completed it. And it's so interesting to me, it just came out this way. Her sadness is that, is he a king? Is he going to take action towards me with his heart space as a king? Or is he going to come to me with this bullshit in and out energy? Last card. Here's the Knight of Wands. In and out. Hierophant, in and out of this connection. That's what keeps her guarded. And then we get the 7 of Wands that clarifies the Hierophant. So again, remember, we already got Hierophant here. This is the imbalance. The imbalance is because when he comes blazing through with his love towards his contract, he doesn't always stay. He leaves. So that's why she's trying to heal and ground herself of the 7 of Wands energy. Because in her heart space, she's like, I know he's in his heart space, but I'm not quite trusting my intuition because it makes me sad that he's this in and out energy. Is he going to come forward as the King of Wands towards this connection? I don't know. so I'm guarded. That's her whole thought process and her heart process. So now what's happening in the environment for divine masculine? First card, look at this. In and out. This is a stage, again, of a connection. In and out. That's what I've been saying this whole time. This Knight of Wands energy. In and out, in and out, in and out. Well, he's got it here that he's completed it. And she's got it here 2 times where she's like, is he coming forward as the king or the knight? Because I ain't having the knight. So in and out. What about in and out in his environment? The World card. Where did we get the World card for him? That he has moved out of Knight of Wands energy and he's completed that energy. World card. He's done. He's done being in and out. Destruction. This is 5D energy. This is the card of the Tower. This is the card of Shiva coming in and laying down that tower saying, hey, this shit is not going to work. We got to put a new tower up. What about that energy? He wants to apologize for it. Page of Cups, message of love. He wants to apologize for this tower. Page of Cups is right here, what he's getting the strength to do. Because he wants communication in the 3D. This is another stage. We have telepathy. We have on the road to union. And now we have in and out that's been completed and communication. Communication, Page of Pentacles. He wants to communicate in the 3D. We already have that Page of Pentacles here. Where do we have it? Where do we have it? I feel like I saw it somewhere. We have Page of Cups. Oh no, this is Page of Cups. Where do we get it, guys? Page of Cups. Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles is here. Sorry. That's why I couldn't find it. Page of Pentacles. So this communication, Page of Pentacles, remember, this is about the energy of, I want something tangible. I want something tangible on the 3D. This is the Page of Pentacles right here where she's released this to the universe to deliver to her when it's time. And so in the energy of the environment for divine masculine, he's done being in and out. He wants to apologize for the tower. He wants to communicate in the 3D, Page of Pentacles. So let's go in further into his environment about what's happening. Knight of Cups. This is the 3rd or 4th time we're getting this. Here once in his theme, here again clarifying the Empress, and here again in his environment. Not to mention the times that we got it here, which is in her headspace. Okay? Knight of Cups. He wants to come forward with a love offer. Okay? 8 of Cups. Wants to get on the journey. I said, what is he moving towards? 4 of Pentacles. He's moving towards feeling stuck again. This is where it gets frustrating. It's where it gets frustrating. It's like he wants to get on the journey, but, I really feel like in his environment, he's in isolation. How is he going to come forward to her? He can't even see her. So I feel like that's what happens. 4 of Pentacles, is an energy of not being able to move, not being able to move forward physically, right? He's got a lot of 4s. He's got 4 of Swords. He's got 4 of Pentacles. He's got 4 of Cups, right? So this is very much an energy of I want to get on the road to union. I want to get on the journey, but I can't. I can't even, in my environment, in my physical world, I can't leave the 4 walls of my home. So 7 of Wands, this is an energy where he wants to fight. This is an energy that's different from the other 7 of Wands because here we have, look at these 7 of Wands. We've gotten it 3 times. I don't want to lose it to where I have it. Oh shit, did I already lose this bot? Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to do it like this. Look at these 7 of Wands, guys. Okay, 3 different versions. So in this Knight of Swords, he's kind of like, ooh, should I poke the beast? Should I poke the volcano? Right? That's that energy. Then in this new energy that I'm talking about, in his environment, there's this, I want to fight for something. I'm ready. I'm ready to fight for something. Look at, I'm ready to battle. What is he ready to fight for? His 10 of Cups, his happiness. Okay, he wants to balance things out. He wants to move forward with the Chariot card. But then he goes into this card of like, is she going to attack me? So here he's got his wand ready, right? And here he's like taking action with the wand. He wants to take action towards his happiness. And then here's this action card of the Chariot. He wants to make bold movement, but oh my God, is she going to charge at me? Right? See the very different variations of the 7 of Wands? So here he's like, can I just make a gesture? Poke the volcano, my Queen of Wands. And here in the environment, the first card is like, I want to fight for my happiness. I want to move towards love. I'm done with this in and out. But if I move towards her, is she going to attack me? Because I have this love for her, Ace of Cups. And I want this reunion, Six of Cups. Okay? He really wants it. Really, really wants it. So now, what about Divine Feminine? Cupid, love. This is like an angel card for me. So there's the new stirring of love happening within her. There is love that she's feeling for her masculine. But Seven of Pentacles, she's kind of reevaluating this love. She's evaluating this relationship is at a pause. Her allies in the 3D EMT are helping her with this connection, Four of Wands. They're helping her stabilize. And Ganesha in the 5D, remover of obstacles, is helping remove obstacles that are in the way of their union. Hierophant. Got the Hierophant a lot for them. It's here in her overall energy. It's here in her heart space. And it's here in her environment 2 times. 2 times. So let's drill down further into her environment. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening further. A lot of 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. What are we walking away from? Endings. Painful endings. Okay? What's ending? 7 of Cups. She knows that all this confusion, all these choices, all this energy of, procrastination and chaos are completing. She knows it. She knows that that energy is completing of procrastination and, chaos on their journey. They're walking away from pain. They're walking away from things that keep them stalled. Obstacles are being removed from their union. Here we have Hierophant again. Here's the spiritual connection that now the Ace of Pentacles, there is an opportunity for a new beginning. 9 of Pentacles, there is this energy of confidence and independence that we can now move towards our destiny, the Wheel card. And there's an end, another end to what? The Death card, the end to the sabotage, the end to the deceit. Why? Because we've mastered ourselves. I'm telling you, this divine masculine and feminine are ready for union. Let's go through the bottom of the deck for the connective energies, and then we're going to finish with the Akashic. 9 of Wands and High Priestess card clarify the connective energies. Okay, so this connection, intuitively, the High Priestess a lot, guys. We haven't given up. Intuitively, we know that this is a significant connection. First card out for the connection, there's sadness, 5 of Cups. There's sadness and there's pain over this union, 2 of Cups. So we're evaluating judgment. We're evaluating our sadness, our past, 5 of Cups again. Okay? We want this reunion, 6 of Cups again. We want this reunion that we want to make an offer towards. Apologies need to come forward for this reunion. This confusion, all of these options that we had are coming to an end. 10 of Swords. You can't make this shit up. And now we're in this energy of knowing our ships are coming in. Okay? We're kind of waiting. We're waiting to see, did we miss this opportunity? Or is the blessing still there? And this heartbreak, 3 of Swords, this heartbreak has sent us into the biggest soul search and awakening of our life. This 3 of Swords Hermit was the exact same combination that we got here for Divine Feminine's headspace. Okay? So now let's us talk about the Akashic Records. And again, if you want to book your own personal Akashic Records reading, go to queenoflight1111.com. All right, Akashic Records, bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Forces, spring and autumn. We are in spring, people, here in North America. 4 of Forces has to do with the seasons, but it also has to do with this planting and this blooming, okay? So when this card comes up, not only is it seasonal, just like I said, but this is really about planting your crop, nurturing your crop, laying the groundwork, okay? Taking action, planting seeds, so that something very beautiful can crop up, okay? So this energy is like people have taken extra time, the extra activity, they've planted hope and happiness, and things are starting to come to bloom. So now let's talk about what's happening at the current state of this connection. All right? Current state of the contract for divine masculine and feminine for this collective. 8 of forces. 8 of forces, lightning bolt. So remember, we got the tower. Tower's come up 2 times today. It's come up here in the divine feminine's energy. It's also come up here in the form of destruction in the environment as Shiva. So there's definitely an energy that there was a disruption. Okay, so when this card comes up, it's a time that it shows that we went into separation. This is a time of loss, disappointment, death of the connection, where left us feeling very wounded and very disappointed. Look at 3 of Swords all over the freaking place. 5 of Cups all over the place, okay? And so while this loss and disappointment may have seemed sudden or unexpected, you knew that this was coming for a long time, okay? But now it's time to accept the situation and not fight it, because there's benefit to the separation. Because with every ending brings forth a new beginning, and a storm comes in to clear the field. All right, this is going to make more sense as we now go into the second part of the story, which is the 7 of Scrolls. The 7 of Scrolls is a card of intricacies and industry. So now we've had the separation. We've split apart. We've gone through this 10 of Swords, which is this major wound, this metaphorical death card here that we have in her energy, this major pain of the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups for divine masculine. Now we're in this energy of intricacies and industry. Okay, this is very much about, like, look at this mason. He's there and he's really kind of looking at this plum, okay? Not a plum like the fruit, but a plum like a carpenter would use, that you would have to utilize as an instrument to know if the walls are straight, to know if the bricks that you're laying are straight. So this card, when it comes up, this tells me Tower came, now we're rebuilding. Now we're rebuilding, and the 7 is a very special number. 7 is a number of spiritual truth, a spiritual understanding, spiritual search. So when this card comes up, it's telling me that this card, now we're building something into greatness. This little one wall that we have, it's going to grow higher and longer and wider. This tower is going to be huge because we're laying all of our bricks down. We're measuring, we're taking care of each and every brick and nail and cement and how we're placing these bricks now that we build this new tower with each other. So we're being diligent. We're paying attention to the tiniest of particulars. Okay? We're paying attention to detail and we're following through because we have a long-term goal in mind. So I'm telling you, long-term goal, this means this masculine is not in and out anymore. This is a long-term connection in mind. This is about small steps being important. This is about knowing that's what's important now. Every small step we take is very important. Okay? And knowing that magnificent cathedrals were built stone by stone, day by day. And it is only by the heaping up of the small on top of the small on top of the small, can something beautiful and great to be achieved. So this lightning came in, burned down that old tower. That was divinely guided. And now we are rebuilding this beautiful new metaphorical structure of a connection. Remember, we got 4 of Wands for the divine feminine, the stable connection with the Hierophant card. And so now we have this energy of on track. Okay, on track is an energy here, 1 of Scrolls. This is 3D energy, people, by the way. This Scrolls energy for me is feels 3D for me because, you know, we're building things, we're creating things. Now, 1 of Scrolls here, and I know people will say that's different because the keys to them would be the earth energy. But to me, in this, intuitively today, feels very much like we're building something on the ground. Maybe as the King and Queen of Swords now, so that could also work. But what I'm really getting is lightning came in, we're rebuilding, and we are on track. So when this card comes up, you know, it's sometimes about travel or moves but it's really about choices. It's about directions. It's about taking certain steps and being on track with the relationship. Okay, making a decision, a time to decide. The time is now. The time is now. Don't falter. You will not falter. You will not lose. You are on track. So what is on track, you say? What is on track? I don't know. Let's build the momentum. I can't even do the drum roll. What's on track, guys? The King of Roses. This is the King of Cups in this deck. Truly King of Cups. I didn't make that up. Like, King of Cups. King of Roses, all about emotions. So what is on track? This is telling me absolutely this contract right now is about the masculine coming into his heart space. When this card shows up, this is about balance and purity and healing and creativity. This is about the King of Love, who is balanced and well-rounded. This is about a union. This is about a blossoming of a relationship through the heart space. This is also about this King of Cups now knowing that his direction, the things that he wants to build, what choice he wants to make is to be the role of a husband, of a father, to create a happy home, a family. This card also says, it lets you know that you're ready to stand up for yourself and take loving and considerate action on your own behalf. This is why we have all these 7 of Wands. The time is now. It's a time of increasing love and compassion, and it starts within. It starts within because he's loving himself. Now he can be that man, that person that can love you, that can build a strong and stable foundation with you and create this beautiful union that you so deserve. So continue to give this connection to God. Continue to give this connection to the universe. Continue to surrender. Continue to surrender. Because the universe, in so many different ways, and goddesses and gods and angels and spirit guides, are all helping bring this union together. Okay? I hope this made sense. I hope it made sense. I hope that you have some validation and some insight and some assistance. And if you want to book your own personal reading around your own personal journey, whether it's the Akashic or an energy reading or even a healing session, then go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a wonderful weekend. I love all of you, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye, everybody. We'll talk again soon. Bye.